Yesterday in Orlando, the Chrysler dealers got together for the first time in a number of years, I understand it. Scott Comar from the Harold Ziegler Automotive Group in Grand Rapids was there. Good morning.
Good morning, Michael Patrick.
I understand that Sergio Marchionne, the CEO of Chrysler and Fiat, left the dealers. Wow, a lot of them had never seen him in person. And from what I'm hearing, he left them highly motivated in an unassuming way. Is that how you would describe it?
You know, we're actually still down here getting ready to head to the airport. He did a great job. He wasn't selling us on anything. It was just matter of fact, here's where the company's at. It's only been 16 months since they took on this product challenge, and they showed us 17 new cars yesterday. And they weren't all brand new. Some of them were brand new, but most of them were dramatically changed. And it's amazing what they've accomplished in 17 months. The quality and the and what's changing in these cars is just, we all feel very, very good. We own 5 Chrysler stores in our auto group, so obviously it was a pretty important meeting for us, and there's not one of us that's down here that didn't come out feeling very good about it.
Let's start with the sizzle. I understand they showed you a little peek at the Dodge Viper replacement. What's that going to be like?
That car is just smoking hot. They didn't tell us they were going to show us that one. That was the last one that Sergio actually gave us a peek at, and they pulled it out on stage. And I tell you what, talk about just a smoking hot car. We don't know what all's in it, but you know they have Ferrari is one of the companies that's in there with Fiat. So whether or not any of those internal components in the end when that car comes out are going to be the all-American muscle we know with Viper or some Ferrari components. It's every car that came out, you go, wow, I want to drive that one. Wow, I want to drive that one. The Viper comes out, and everybody said, yeah, I'm going to drive that one.
Speaking of that sort of hybrid building, I understand that by 2014, Sergio said that more than half of the Chrysler vehicles are going to be built on Fiat underbodies.
Probably the biggest thing that we're seeing is by 2014, what Fiat brought to this partnership was billions of dollars in technology, and it is amazing to see. The big thing for the cars that are going to be out with us in the next 4 months, 75% of the cars that we're going to have on the lot, they started with a new Grand Cherokee that came out a couple months ago, and by spring of this year, 75% of what we have on the lot is going to be either a completely new car or really from the ground up completely redesigned. And this new Pentastar V6, which is going to be the main engine that is going to power these cars, it ranges from 284 horsepower to 305 horsepower as they tweak that engine depending on the car that they put it in. So a lot of shared platforms coming, a lot of great new technology, and a lot of really fancy interior upgrades, a lot of technology going into these things. They look like iPods on wheels.
And the new Chrysler 200 that's going to replace the Sebring and the Avenger, going to be produced right here in Michigan at the Sterling Heights Assembly Plant. Those are virtually new vehicles too, right?
That vehicle, yeah, that vehicle's probably 90% new from what they showed us. And when they brought that out, we thought it was a car we were going to see in a couple of years, and then they told us that they are going to call that the 200. But without a doubt, that was the car that we thought we'd see the most volume increase. Really going to get in and compete in that mid-sized car class, which we've really needed some looking at. And I think that car is going to compete very, very well right out of the gates.
I'm glad you had fun in Orlando. Glad to hear everybody's optimistic for the Chrysler Corporation. And we'll see you soon at Harold Ziegler Automotive Group in Grand Rapids.
Thanks, Michael Patrick. Have a great day.
Scott Comar.